Okay, so I was at school the one day, and our school always had music and stuff there, like a lot of music, bruh. And there was this one grand piano that was always behind the stage, behind the curtains on the stage at school. And we used to go there and catch on a whole lot of nonsense, and we just make noise and stuff. And then I thought to myself, what? I see kids my age playing this thing, and they play it so fluently. And at that time, I had a phone, but I wasn't on YouTube and stuff, because I was just wasting my time, and I was like, nah, let me actually see if I can find a tutorial or something and learn to play a song from a video. So that was really the introduction to music for me. Then that was like primary school, because I was always drawn to sounds, drawn to the guitar especially spoke to me a lot. And that was like the how can I say, the light bulb going on. You know what I mean?
So it was the guitar that influenced actually.
Yes. I think that's the most accurate way to say it, yeah. And then I got to grade 8, and then so what happens at our school is when you get to high school, everyone needs to play an instrument. So we've got.
And what school was this?
Crystal House.
Shout out to Crystal House. Shout out to Crystal House.
Shout out to Crystal House. You do a lot of amazing work, guys. Really do. They've always been helping kids, especially from troubled environments and stuff. So that's their vision, breaking the cycle of poverty, and I think they do a really good job at doing that. But yeah, getting back to the story, so there was 2 classes per grade, and max 30 kids. So you 60 kids in a grade, so it's not that much. So of those 2 classes, the 30, one class would be assigned to one instrument. And that's how you go. It was crazy, bro. Like the whole high school was the band.
You have a whole entire high school.
The whole high school was the band. Yeah,
obviously. It's only the parents.
Yes.
Yes. That's good.
And there was a select few that obviously the ones who were like the cream of the crop. They used them for different elements and different brackets of the music umbrella that we had at school. So we had the concert band and the orchestra. They were kind of like the same thing. The orchestra would play for when it's like big assemblies. When I found this an American lady, and she started the school in 2001, I believe. The first one in. Now I'm talking nonsense. It's way before 2001.
99. 98.
It might even be, I don't even know.
Long.
Yeah, it's like freak long, bruh. And it's been around for a really, really long time. So when she comes, we make a big deal about, she's here, we're gonna celebrate her and her legacy that she's built. Dude, it was a birthday the one year, no? At that point, I was part of the jazz band, which is another thing that was in the school. I was playing bass guitar in the jazz band. Yeah, I play a lot of instruments. And we did a whole choreographed dance thing. We had CHSA, Crystal House, South Africa, and we had happy birthday. The way we were standing and dressed in t-shirts, it was mad, bro. There was a drone and everything. It's still surreal, man. That I could do that at school. You only hear that from Sex and Settlers and the big schools, Wynberg boys and so. For us, it was it was a big thing, man. Yes, we didn't do things like high school jam, like other schools did. They competed, but we got the opportunity to express our talent, and also we had the place to own that skill. Someone to teach us, someone to push us. So, like I said, some of us were selected to do different parts of the music. So then that's when I went into the jazz band. I believe that was grade 9. So at the time, there was a kid in matric. Up to the Jan, he used to play bass guitar, and we both were on the Manenberg bus. So I always used to talk nonsense with this, but he was like I was his little fan, man. Everything he says is funny, because it's funny shit. So I'm laughing. I'm like, you're funny, bro. And then he just grabbed me afterwards. We got off at the same stop. So most mornings I'm late, and he tells the driver, "Now, wait, it's coming now." So it's fun, man. And he actually told me, bro, I'm gonna stop now. And do you wanna learn how to play bass? And I was like, okay, why not? So that was grade 9, no? I already got convinced. So I was supposed, the class that I was in was selected to play trumpet.
Oh.
Ne? And then I did like 2 months of trumpet. And then at that time in grade 8, there was a kid in matric who was, about to matriculate, so he couldn't play in the band anymore. He played the tuba.
Oh. And that's a heavy instrument. That's a heavy brass instrument. Shoulders.
There's no hooks for straps. You need to hook with the thing, brother. And you can't hold with both arms because you need to play on the valves. That's hectic. So grade 8, I moved from trumpet. For like 2 months of trumpet, I learned that, the basics of trumpet, scales and stuff. And I went into tuba. So then I was playing that for a full year in grade 9.
Yeah.
Oh, the rest of grade 8 and then for a full year in grade 9. Then I also picked up the bass guitar in grade 9, obviously because you understand. So it was easy for me because they taught me scales also. So I'm reading from the same sheet, the same cliff, so it's simple. And that's also one thing that I learned because I chose music like the next year in grade 10, I chose music as a subject.
Okay.
So then I got to learn about different cliffs, the history, all of that stuff, and it was.
So the whole entire theory behind music,
exactly.
which actually helped you understand music from an artist's point of view.
The creator's point.
The creator's point of view, and also from like growing up, you listen to music, you listen to a lot of music. So not everyone listens to music the same way. You listen to the words. Other people listen to the beat. Other people just react to how it makes them feel. And I think for me it was trying to figure out what this artist was trying to connect with in the person. That was the thing that separated me from a lot of my friends. They were just like, oh yeah, listen to the song, it's a quiet beat, and I'm like, bro, you're listening to the words, is what I'm saying. And you could be cursing me right now, and you're just like,
and you're vibing to it.
And that's the thing. And I also learned very early on about I believe it's a study called cymatics. So cymatics is the influence of frequency or sound and how it influences the body. Not just the body, but the natural state of things around it. So it's that knowledge also paired with my musical theory and my musical history. That's the thing that kept pushing me, kept driving me. Then I got my own guitar in grade 10. And that's when things got crazy. That's when things got crazy. That's when I met Jason. That's when things got crazy.
I remember one of the guys, I think we were crew of 15 back then.
We were a lot of people, bro.
And this was in 2016, going over into 2017. And then this band squad, our squad, dancers, models, everybody. Anyways, so this brand told me, my bro, Jordan goes to the same church that we go to. And I was like, nah, but I would like to hear him. Because as a developing brand, I envisioned also, we got different departments and stuff like that, but I needed a guy that's unique. You know what I'm saying? And when they said, you must meet this guy, Jordan, and he's so fire. I'm like, let's see what he's got. Then I walked across and they told me, he's sitting on the wall. Remember that?
I was playing guitar at that. I was just learning, like actually learning. Because then I got my own guitar at that time. And my friend, Gabby,
Yes.
Gabby's older brother Darren, he actually taught me how to play. Like a few basic chords, and then after that, YouTube took over,
You have to implement everything.
So now everything is YouTube.
YouTube University helps everybody.
But it helps everyone. Some people became billionaires of YouTube University, so.
And just playing around, messing around, posting up videos and stuff like that.
No, we had YouTube when you needed it back in the day, it would be much.
Very, very true. Very, very true.
But hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
Howdy, man.